Hi everyone, this is Gina, the online biz expert. Thanks for stopping by. If you need to set up a business page for Facebook, or if you're like many of my Facebook friends who have mistakenly used a personal profile to set up for business, then this video should be useful for you. I'm going to walk you through the steps of setting up a business page on Facebook. So let's get started. The first thing you want to do is navigate to facebook.com/pages. So you want to type that in your browser. Once you've called up that page, at the top right corner, you'll see a link that says Create Page. Once you've clicked that link, you're going to see a screen that's similar to this one. And this is going to list for you the various categories of businesses or business places that you might be interested in setting up. For the sake of this demonstration, we're going to use the local business or place. So let's go ahead and click on local business or place, or whichever category you prefer to use. This is what the screen will look like after you've selected your category. Now bear in mind that depending on the category you select, the page might look slightly different, but for the most part it will ask you for this information. So you want to go ahead and use the drop down to define your category of business even more, and then you want to continue completing that information. And remember that the information you enter here is extremely important, and you want to make sure it's accurate, because bear in mind that this is the information that Facebook is going to be using, as well as the search engines, to index your business page. So be very deliberate and make sure that the information you add there is accurate. Stop for a minute and click on the link that says Facebook Pages Terms. I highly recommend that you spend a few minutes just reading through, even if you're just glancing at it, just so that you could familiarize yourself with the policies that Facebook have. Because I just want to warn you that this is very important, because Facebook will shut you down if you violate their terms. So again, before you check that box, please take a few minutes to click on Facebook Pages Terms and just glance through that data, or spend some time reading and making sure you understand it. Now, once you've done that, you want to go ahead and click on the Get Started button. After you've clicked that Get Started button, the screen that you're going to see will look something like this. And again, it's probably identical to this, but there may be some slight variations depending on the category that you selected earlier. So the first thing we want to do is to add a profile picture. This would be a great place to put a logo if you have one. And if you don't have a logo, you may want to find a picture that you can use, or you have permission to use, that is reflective of your business. Otherwise, you can just go ahead and use an image of yourself. And don't forget that you can always go back and make changes. So this is, you don't have to be concerned if you don't have a picture at hand, because you're going to always have the opportunity to go back and change this information. Now, if you're not ready to do it, you can actually just click the skip button, but I highly recommend that you do go ahead and add an image for your business page. So there you have it. I've uploaded an image of a plant or a flower that I'm going to use for the time being. So once you've uploaded or selected the image that you want to use in your profile, just click the next button. After you've added the profile picture, the next segment of the setup is for you to provide information about your business. So you want to go there and just enter some information that describes your business. And again, remember that Facebook pages are indexed by the search engines, so you want to make sure that in your description you use as many keywords and terms and phrases that relate to your business, so that it will help with the search engine indexing. So you want to go ahead and fill that information out, and again, don't forget, you can always go back and change this information later. Okay. Then the next thing you want to do is add the actual URL for your website, your business website, or any any space on the internet that you would like to add. And if you notice, there's a link that says add another site, and that means that you can add more than one URL. So you want to probably start off with the website for your business, and then if you have a Twitter account or any other social media account, you can go in and add those URLs as well. So once you've added that information, or if you decide you don't want to add that information, you can go ahead and click on the skip button. I do recommend though that you actually put some information in there just to get started. After you've completed the about information or skipped over it, the next page that you're going to come to is the Facebook web address. Now this is extremely important. And I want to make sure, just as Facebook encourages you to do, you want to choose a unique Facebook web address to make it easier for people to find your page. So for example, if your business is called Ice Cream Shop, you want to go and enter Ice Cream Shop, and if that's available, you'll be able to use that. If you don't put a unique name in there, Facebook is going to give it a long URL that nobody's going to remember, and you're not going to be able to share with people. So be sure that you use this opportunity to give your business a name that people can recognize and link to your business. And it doesn't have to be the name of your business. It just needs to be something that is related to your business or that people can use to identify your business. And if you can't think of a name right now, again, you can just skip over it and we can come back to it later. What I've done here is I've used a term called Learn FB. I deliberately did that because I know that that name isn't available, and I wanted you to see what happens if you put in a name that isn't available. This is the message that you're going to get, and Facebook will tell you to go ahead and keep trying. So what you want to do is, as you're thinking about the name that you want your Facebook page to have, think about more than one. In case the one you want isn't available, then you can try the second and the third and so on until Facebook lets you use one that you like. So once you've done that, and if you've added something, you can click set address. If the name is available, Facebook will let you have it. If not, it'll give you this message again and you will have to keep trying. Or as I've said before, you can click the skip button and come back to this part a little later on. I am showing you here that I'm actually going to skip over that feature. I'm going to click on the skip button and see what happens. All right, so now that I've done that, my page is actually created. So pretty much my page is ready for me to go in and start using it for my business. I'll walk you through some of the features of the page. The first feature is the notification. And basically what that is going to do is anytime there's anything posted to your page, you're going to be notified about it and you'll be able to see. And these are things that are posted by other people. Now, the next feature is the messages. You can click on this admin settings and it'll give you some options about how you can go ahead to set up the messages for your page. You can turn messages off, or you could tell Facebook anytime somebody posts to my wall, please send me a message, and you'll be able to enter an email address to which they should send the messages. The next feature then are the new likes. Again, this is something that Facebook will allow you to show on your page. This feature, now this is very, very, very cool, and this feature is called the Insights. However, please notice that Facebook does not include this information until after you've had at least 30 people to like your page. And once you have collected 30 likes for your page, you'll be able to begin to see insights. And what insights is pretty much analytics for your page, reports about how many likes you had today versus yesterday, how many people clicked on which link, and things like that, as well as demographic about the people that have liked your page. So that's going to be a very important feature for your business page. All right, choose your custom URL. Now, you might recall the screen where I was attempting to create a name for my Facebook page, but Facebook didn't allow me to set it up. Well, if you have not yet created that page or that name URL for your business page, you're going to see this link when you have set up the page. This is going to give you another opportunity to go back at any time to add that URL that you would like to use as your Facebook page. So there you have it. Those are the simple steps of setting up a Facebook page on Facebook. If you have any questions, please feel free to add them below. And if you want to learn more about setting up things on Facebook and some of the other social networking sites, please visit me at ginastore.com/social videos. See you soon, and thanks again for stopping by.